And those of you that don't know, Adassah is also a comedian. So if you want to catch Adassah, you can catch her at the Legendary in Birmingham on Wednesday, the 1st of June. You can catch Adassah with lots of fun and laughter. And hey, we got now. Oh, let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. We have got our R&B sensation, beautiful soul in the wings now, Meli'sa Morgan. Oh, yes.
Hello.
Oh, good morning, Melissa.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
beautiful. How are you this morning?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am wonderful, thank you. It
Good.
is fantastic. I'm so excited. Wonderful to have you here on the Adassah at Large on Sunday show. And you're here, you're my first guest launching
Ooh.
on Magnet Radio TV. It's a pleasure. It's a big honor to have you.
Well, I'm glad to
God
be
bless
here.
you.
Glad to be here. We're gonna have fun this afternoon, this morning.
We
Well,
are
I'm
going to
Carolina time, so I don't know.
We are going to have a whale of a time this morning. How was your day, Melissa? How was your
Oh,
day?
it's going good. It's going good. I got up and fluffed all up, so I'm ready. I'm ready.
You are looking beautiful, and I love the color of your hair. I
Thank you.
love it. I
You?
love it. I used to have my hair dyed at the front red. Just the
Uh
front bit, I said a streak of red. Oh,
huh.
if you see some of my pictures, then you'll see it.
Well, I go back and look. We can.
Yeah,
That's
look,
one
look at
thing
some of my
about
pictures.
we can research everybody, right?
Yeah, you can research me. Look at social media, then you see a streak of red. I loved it. It's exactly
Uh,
that color I had. Exactly that color.
oh
Beautiful. I
wow,
love it. Plus, it matches my
nice.
lipstick. Look here. Mm.
Oh, you're gonna say, oh yeah, like huh. Oh, we're ready.
Oh, I'm so excited. So, Melissa, we have you finally. Oh, we've been waiting for you all this time.
Thank you.
Tell us all about you because you started your career. Well, you started singing. I did a little bit of research on you from the age, was it the age of 9? Let us
Oh my
know.
goodness. I started singing in my mother's living room before that. I started singing probably about 7 years old. And with my sister, we would sing all the Aretha Franklin and Gladys Knight records, RESPECT, find out what it means to me, all of that. And I don't know about your family, but my family had what we call round robins. It was at somebody else's house every single weekend. So you would go to my aunt's house one weekend, you go to my mother's house one weekend, you go to my cousin Sue's house one weekend. And my mother was like, well, if you guys, practice and rehearse, I'll have you sing for the family. So we sang, and she promised to take us to amateur night at the Apollo, but she never did. But I made it there years later. So it was a wonderful thing anyway.
Oh, that is lovely. We didn't have that. A lot of our friends and relatives actually came to our house. So we was a host every weekend to a whole load of family. It was never a dull day, but it was wonderful. I
Yeah.
loved it. I loved it.
Yes, barbecues and everything. We had a tight knit community, and yeah, I started at 9 singing for a gospel choir. Yes, the Starlets of Corona, because we had a church right across the street, and even when my mom didn't want to go to church, she would send us across the street and tell them to look after us and send us back after the service was over. So it was a wonderful time growing up. Yeah.
Beautiful. I love all those childhood memories. Oh, it seems like you had a real community spirit where you
Yeah.
had. That is
Yeah.
so good. That's so important. We've kind of lost that. little bit now, isn't it, with this
Yes,
generation?
yes, we have. I really, we're going to touch on that, but I really just want to pray for the little children that were lost in Texas and Buffalo, because when we grew up, we had each other, and if somebody bullied us or something like that, my friends would stand up for me, or my cousin would stand up for me, and we wouldn't allow that in school. We wouldn't allow it in our community, and we wouldn't allow it in school. And these kids are just so lost now. So we're praying for the families and everything like that, that they get through this, because it's really really hard now, really hard now. And social media makes things different. It does.
I totally agree with you, Melissa. It's so important. And listeners out there, stand up for one another and support one another.
Yeah.
And just saying that, I just like to say big hello to Femi. For Femi used to go to my primary school. I don't know what you call it in the US. Is
Uh-huh.
it kindergarten or something like that? I can't remember what
Kindergarten
it was.
for us
Or
is
junior.
elementary is
Ah,
yeah,
yes, you
elementary.
call it
Yes.
elementary. We
Mhm.
call it
Yeah.
primary school. You guys call it elementary. So he went to what you call elementary school, and
Mhm.
he came from a different country, didn't speak very much English, and they started to bully him because of his
Oh,
accent and everything. And
yeah.
I stood up for him, and we didn't keep in contact. And
Yeah.
years later, a couple of years ago, just a couple of years ago, as a grown woman, I was just walking
Uh-huh.
down High Street, and this car pulled up, and it was him with his
Oh.
wife and children. And he said hello, and he introduced me to his wife and children, and said, "This is the lady that protected me from
Oh.
the bullies."
Yeah. See, that's a beautiful thing. I hate to hear about people suffering and not having friends that stand up for them. But like I said, I went to school with my cousins. We had people around us. We had a whole community. Like they said, it took a community to raise the child. Yes, if we did wrong, and the neighbor's mother, so she called my mother. And say, you get her in line, and that's how it was. It was a really, really wonderful time to grow up, because we embraced each other like this. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like this. Yeah. So, I know we'll talk later about my new song, but that's what my new song is about. So we'll talk about that later. I know.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna touch on that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna say we're saving those goodies for later.
Okay.
Oh, definitely. Um, and then you was part of a group as well. Was you not part of a group?
Yes, yes. I don't know if you know Sylvia Robinson. She did a song called Pillow Talk. Oh, you might. But okay, okay. But you do know Sugar Hill Gang. Okay, come on. You know Sugar Hill Gang. Hip hop, hip it, hip it, hip hip hop. You don't stop. A rocket to the bang bang. Look at it, up up.
Oh,
Look at it.
yeah, I
Yeah,
know
you
that
know that.
one. Yeah, yeah, I know that one.
Okay, okay. Well, anyway, her record label is the one that discovered them. Yes, and coming out of high school, because I graduated high school when I was 16 years old, I joined a group called Business Before Pleasure, and they signed with her label, with her label, and her husband Joe Robinson and her. They took us in the studio, and it's the first time I went in the studio, and my dad was there, and they talked with him, and we did a song called Prime of Love. Of course, it didn't go anywhere. They didn't push it like the Sugar Hill Gang, but it was my first experience being with a group. And then I graduated, and I toured with them for like 8 months. Yeah, but before then, when they did clubs and stuff, my dad would have to come with me because I was too young, to sing in the clubs, because they served liquor. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but
That
he came
is
and made sure I was okay, and I do my set, and then I'd have to sit in the back. I had to sit out because I couldn't be in the front of the club, because they'd lose their license. I'd sing and I'd sit in the back of the club, and then I'd do my set, and my dad would take me home. Mhm. Yeah.
That is amazing. And what you were renowned for, what really got you there in the limelight was your hit, single that got you to number one in the charts for a couple of weeks. And that was, we're going to play it as well. Do Me
Oh,
Baby. We're going to play that. We're going to play. So let everybody know what got you really there on the platform.
what?
Oh, wow,
Was
wonderful.
wasn't she so innocent?
Oh, she's beautiful, and she still is beautiful. What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness. I look at that and go, oh my goodness, I remember that video. Oh, those were the videos that were hundreds of thousands of dollars. It took all day to do that video. Yeah.
Oh, look at you
Oh,
there. Oh, wonderful. And what was the reaction to that hit song? How did everyone receive it?
oh, it was so wonderful. I just remember the first time I heard it. I was in bed and we had the little transistor radio, and the first time I heard it, oh, they woke me up. They said your song is on, your song is on, and then I'm listening to it through the transistor radio, and I start crying. They go, oh, that's wonderful. Don't cry. It's a hit. I'm like, no, it sounds so distorted. And they said, oh no, that's the radio. Let's run downstairs to the big, stereo and let's hear it. So we ran downstairs and heard it. It was just really wonderful. A gentleman named Vaughn Harper, may he rest in peace. He was the first DJ to play it. So it was a great experience. And a lot of people think that Prince gave me that song, but he didn't. It was a gentleman named Don Grierson, who was the president of Capitol Records at the time. And when I signed with Hush Productions, which was Melba Moore's company, with her husband, um, Don he had the song on hold for 2 years, and he said, "Well, the next R&B singer I signed has got to do that song," and it was me. So again, I had to get permission from my dad. Because I mean, I was like, what, 18 and a half years old, 19. I was like, I don't want my dad to hear me singing that and not know what's going on. So he gave me permission. But a cute little story. It came out and it was number one. And we all felt so good about it. And I had to go to New Orleans. So I go to New Orleans and, I had sang on Whitney's album. And her song is playing down the street because Bourbon Street is just like music everywhere. And people having a good time, and there's no cars and nothing, and you can just walk down the street and drink or whatever. And so we're walking down the street, and they're like, "Oh, I want to dance with somebody. I want to be on the heat with somebody." And we go, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, that's nice." And so then we walk down the street, and then we look up, and they're playing "Do Me Baby." Now they have these places in New Orleans that are like Lady of the Night places, and so they're playing "Do Me Baby" in the Lady of the Night place, and I'm like, "Why me?" But it was wonderful. They was funny. She was like, "Come on up, come on up." I was like, "No, thank you." But they were playing my hit song in the Lady of the Night place.
That sounds very interesting.
Just
Oh, it's
a
such
song, right?
it's such a beautiful song. And then you went on to have further hits, further hits with Love Changes
Yes.
and
Yeah.
Fool's Paradise.
Yeah. Oh gosh. It was only apropos that I did something with Kashif, because I had sang background with him, and I was his like go-to background singer, in the studio. And then I went and toured with him. And again, he's the reason why I got my deal, because his management, which was Hush Productions at the time, is the one that signed me and gave me my deal. So it was just only right that we do a song together. And I love Mother's Finest, and he did. And when I heard the song, I was like, let's do it as a duet. And we did. And I remember he was making money. He had a Rolls Royce in the garage, and had this studio, and everybody was coming in and out of the studio. So he was like, here. And back then it was cassette tapes. It was.
Yes,
God, I'm telling my age.
yes,
But back then
yes.
it was cassette tapes. And he was like, here, take this cassette tape and go in the Rolls Royce and listen to it. And I was like, really? Yeah. So he put me in the Rolls Royce, played it, and you're talking about a sound system that sounded great. I was like, okay, yes, I listened to it. I was like, I can do this part and I can do that. We worked on it, we did it. And so that's a wonderful thing. But Fool's Paradise has a life of its own. I don't. I have these awards here, Jay-Z and Mary J and LL Cool J, and they all have sampled or done Fool's Paradise, during their career. So it's been a wonderful thing for me, and I get a check every month.
That is amazing. Why not? Lovely. Very
Yes,
nice. We're going to play a little
very
bit.
much.
We're going to play some of Fool's Paradise, and then we're going to have a conversation about Paradise. Let everybody know. Oh, this song, I tell you, I was on the dance floor with this song. It's amazing. It gets everybody rocking. We're going to go on. We're going to have a little listen and then talk a bit more about Fool's Paradise. Oh,
Ow.
my
I was over here
gracious.
jamming.
I could dance to that all night long. I
Yeah.
really could.
You look like you really can party, girlfriend.
I can. You come to town and you come
Okay.
with Adassah. I open up dance floors like me and my sisters, like back in the
Oh
day.
my
We
goodness. Wow.
open up dance floors. We're not one to look all pretty and standing, in the corner,
Uh,
that.
uh,
No, we get on down. We sweat. We sweat.
okay. Okay. Well, next time I come to the UK, we have to party.
Oh, we have to part. You will have a whale of a time. I'll
Oh,
even stand on the tables. I've done that before. Me and a few colleagues, we went out once, right? It was the talk of the town. We stood on the tables and we danced and we
God.
jammed. And it's like it was mind blowing,
That
absolute mind
was
blowing.
fun. That must be fun. That must have been fun.
It was so much fun, yeah.
Like I said, that song has a mind of its own, and it's so funny because people, what the subject is, they think it's like a love story, but it's really parent talking to their child, saying that go out in the world and do your thing, but be careful of falling into this fool's paradise. And if it gets crazy and you get on this crazy trip, I'll be here waiting for you when you come off your trip. So it's really about, because my dad had that talk with me when I moved to Manhattan. He was like, well, okay, you're on your way, and but if things get rough and everything, just know that I'll always be here waiting for you. Yeah, so that's really what it's about.
And that's beautiful
Yeah,
because it's just a reminder of parents out there that no matter what, always be there for your child. Your child's never too old enough. Even if they're in their 70s and 80s,
that's
they're
right.
still your child.
Right. That no matter how old you are, you can go back home. Because, I mean, I got married and it didn't work out. And I went back home to my dad.
Mhm.
So he's always been there. May he rest in peace. We'll talk about him
Mm,
later
yeah,
too. But yes, your parents are always there for you. And that's what this song is about. Be careful of being in a fool's paradise. And if it doesn't work out, I'm here to embrace you and help you get back on your feet. Yeah.
that's what it's all about. Because they do say, a girl's first love
It's
is
her
their
dad.
father, is their
Yeah.
father. And a man's first love is his mother.
Mommy.
So parents, get it right so that you set the scene, you set the foundation so they know. Yeah.
It's so weird, and I hate to talk about this, but I mean they're having kids so young now. It's like babies having babies, so they don't have that kind of same morality and wisdom, until later because the young mothers have the babies and they still want to party. They still party and go to the clubs and they want to leave the children with the grandmothers. So it's really the grandmothers now raising the babies.
I know. I
Yeah.
know. I know. And children remember that actually,
Yes.
and it
Yeah.
does come back to bite back when they
Yeah.
get older. It seems fun at the times. It seems like you're not so tired because people say they're tired and they can't cope or things.
Yeah.
Say that you can't have family around you.
Yeah.
Yes, family is important,
It's
but
so yeah.
look
So
after your
that's
child.
what Fool's Paradise is about. And it's just such a big hit. Like I said, Jay-Z, Mary
Mm.
J, LL Cool J, everyone has covered it. It was the theme song, part of the theme song for Love and Hip Hop Miami. It's just, I always have people calling wanting to, oh, can I use Fool's Paradise? It's like, I don't even have nothing to do with the publish anymore. That's Universal. You gotta go through them because it was in Meek Mill's latest movie. It's just has a life of its own. But I'm thankful, thankful. I'm very thankful.
You are the original. No matter what covers are made of the song, you are the R&D diva, the queen. You are the
Yeah,
original.
and they go crazy over this song here and in the UK. When I was on the road when it first came out, I didn't even know it was a hit. It's my BFF, my girlfriend, who had to tell me. We were playing Radio City, and she was like, "Girl, I can't wait to hear you sing Fool's Paradise." And we was like, "That's not even in the show." And she was like, "What? You got to put that in the show. It's a huge hit in New York." And we put it in the show for her. I was like, I'm doing this for my girlfriend Darlene. And when that first doom came on, just 5,000 people in Radio City just jumped out of their seats. It was a wonderful experience. And I just did the London Jazz Cafe uh, in November, and the same thing. We did two sold out shows. Everybody was just like waiting for that song. When it came on, it's just like turned into a big party.
It is one of my favorite songs,
Thank
one of my favorite songs ever. Because when that song comes on, I just dance, dance, dance. I remember when it came out, I just dance. I just, yeah. There's
you.
certain tunes that
That do that.
it goes on forever. It never goes out of fashion. You just put it on, and everybody just goes on the dance floor and goes
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
That is definitely one of them.
Thank you.
It is. It's definitely one of them. Also, there's another one. Love changes. We did touch on that. Well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna play that. I'm gonna play a little bit of that so that
Oh, okay.
everybody know. Because over here in the UK, when these two songs came out, it was everywhere. We had house parties
Yeah.
everywhere. That was the tradition over here.
Beautiful.
In the 80s and 90s, we
Yeah.
had loads of house parties. And
Oh,
oh
nice.
my goodness.
Oh, well, let's see a little bit of that.
It was
Yeah.
beautiful. Let's hear it. Let's hear Love
Yeah.
Changes, everyone.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, I tell you, I bet you
Oh,
made a lot of babies with that song.
I bet they did.
The
Wait a
birth
minute.
rate went
Wait
right
a minute,
up the
girl.
following year.
I saw that picture with that hair. I started to go in the bathroom and start teasing my hair. I was, okay, I need some more volume. Oh, wait, wait. He said, my fiance said, sit back down. I was like, oh,
You
this one.
you make me laugh.
What,
I know, get it back up there.
that hair was huge, wasn't it?
It
I
was
was,
beautiful.
yeah,
Beautiful. I love it. And you
last
know
night.
what?
I was,
I love the 80s and 90s. I love it.
come on. Now we're
Love
all
the big
age.
hair.
I was like, where's my comb?
I saw your hand at one stage. It was like this. I was like, what is Melissa doing?
Oh God. that was that was the hair generation. Oh my God.
Oh,
We just love more hair, more hair, more hair. I mean, I think one time this is Luther Vandross just called me bobblehead. He said, how was how was you balancing yourself?
oh, it's wonderful. I tell you, it suited you.
And
It looked beautiful.
listen, I went somewhere last night and I had like big hair, but not quite that big anymore. But it was like really full. And everybody said, "Oh God, the hair, yeah." So I've always loved hair colors and big hair and different textures. So that's my fun side.
That is beautiful side. That is absolutely talking about fun side. What do you do in your spare time, Melissa?
Oh my goodness, I crochet, I do my flowers, and my fiance he just he put this over here. Look at that! Look what he did. These are
Oh,
that. Yeah, this is a hydrangea, and this comes from my knockout roses. Isn't that beautiful?
that is
That's
more
from my
than beautiful.
garden.
Look, and look at your hair. It suits the color.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Let me see, let me see if I can do it. Yeah, it's got that.
Oh,
Let's actually.
oh, your
Oh, look at
fiance
that.
knows
Wait, wait.
how to keep you happy.
I got pins today.
Oh, oh,
Look at that.
that looks amazing, and it suits your top. It suits your top.
That's lovely. Yes.
Beautiful. Look at
And
him. Look at
crochet.
Meli'sa Morgan. Look at her.
Look
Oh,
at that.
she's
And I
beautiful.
crochet.
Oh, oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. This is my blanket that I'm making right now. And I crochet. Yeah.
That's
It's
amazing.
nice. Yeah. It's gonna be really nice. It's bigger than what you think. Look, look, look. And it's gonna be all around. It's gonna be. It's almost like a blanket scarf. Yeah. They're gonna have to fold it in half and kind of. Do that kind of thing with it. But yeah, that
That's amazing.
and I make chocolate covered fruit. Yeah, I make fruit sticker rice. You have to go on my page to see that. I didn't bring that. But I'm hooked up with Deanna Brown, who is James Brown's daughter. She owns a restaurant in the Augusta, South Carolina area, and they hired me to do my fruit sticks for Valentine's, Mother's Day. Yeah, and I do big arrangements. I just did the baby shower for James Brown's great grandson. Yeah, it was beautiful. So you got to go on my pages though to see that. Yeah.
I'm gonna go on your page because I like crochet. My mum used to do crochet. She's make wonderful like ornaments and all sorts of stuff and blankets, baby
Yeah.
blankets, all sorts.
Oh, I
Beautiful.
love. Like it take a long time, but I tell you, it relaxes me and it keeps me from slapping people. I on this thing
Did
right
you hear that, everyone? Did you hear that? Did
here.
you hear that?
On this thing, I can't get the crocheting, and all of a sudden,
So the more angrier you get,
yeah,
Melissa, the quicker she'll finish the product. Yeah.
Okay, relax. My needle just fell. I'm not picking it up, but yes, it keeps me from slapping people. I love it.
It's beautiful. Whatever it takes, we all need
Yeah,
something to just like get that angst and tension out. We all need something to just like relax
yeah,
us. A
and,
hobby.
and
It's
being,
lovely, but you made it into something massive. It's lovely.
yeah,
Go
and
on the
being
social media, Meli'sa
I,
Morgan.
I am, managing and my new song is on my own independent label, Asylum. So, it's not stressful, but we just have to find that medium,
Yeah.
that calm, before we make decisions sometimes. Yes.
Oh, I'm a real believer in that. No matter what you do, we need something else that's completely different,
Yes.
helps relax us and keep us unwind, and
Yeah.
that we just love equally love as much, but just gives that soothing effect.
Yes. Yes. But I love my singing. Singing is first. Singing is
Mm.
everything. And I love my new single. Yeah.
And I love your new single too. That's what we're going to be coming up. We are going to feature and then have a little chat about it afterwards. But you are here. Meli'sa Morgan has
Yeah.
a new single. Meli'sa Morgan, introduce your new single. Let the audience know.
Hello, everybody. I'm Meli'sa Morgan, if you didn't know. And here is my new song that we're going to talk about afterwards. Here's the video, Footprints of an Angel.
From the day you told me you only had a little time, I easily started feeling lonely. The thought never crossed my mind. I would, even without you. Now the tears are rolling down my eyes. Happiness is sadness in the sky. I can't imagine being on this earth without you. It hurts so bad, can't sleep, can't breathe, knowing you will not be here with me. Yeah, it hurts so bad, can't sleep, can't breathe, knowing you will not be here with me. I never thought I'd be here without you. You are my footprints of an angel. You'll always be by my side till the day I die. Touch the sky, footprints of an angel. Oh, the first time I saw you, my heart was no longer mine. I knew that I simply adored you. A light that would always shine. Memories will never fade away, and nothing lasts forever and a day, and nothing can take them away. I always will love you. And now it hurts so bad, can't breathe, knowing you will not be here with me. No, you won't be here with me, baby. It hurts so bad, can't sleep, can't eat, can't breathe. Oh.
Yeah. Wow.
Beautiful.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that did it. I don't even know what to say. That was my dad and mom in the video. Yeah, may they rest in heaven. Yeah. So that's the first thing. And that song is really just about not forgetting the ones that we lost, that they're walking and they're talking with us and their spirit is still here with us, making sure that we're going to be all right on this earth. And just because they've gone physically, spiritually they're still here, and that's what Footprints of an Angel is about. Yeah.
It's an amazing song, Melissa.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
amazing. And
Thank you.
it
And
represents you 100% because you're amazingly.
oh,
You
thank
really are.
and it's associated with the movie that I'm co-starring in that comes out this summer. Yes, of the same title, Footprints of an Angel, and I play, a mother. They called me before the pandemic and said, "We want you to play a mother in this movie." And the first thing I asked was, "How old is the mother?" How old is the mother? But they,
Mm. Gotta
they
be a
said,
teenager, mom.
"Yeah, yeah, yeah." I couldn't play that one. Couldn't pull that off right now. But they, you know, she was, a mom that aged 15 years. So I was like, okay, I can do that. And I play a mom whose daughter goes out, in the world, the fool's paradise, and gets caught out there. And she gets on drugs and everything. She has two kids. And she cleans up her act and she comes home. And we're so happy that she's home. But then we find out she has cancer. Yeah, so I have to sing at my own daughter's funeral. And no mother should have to do that, right? Yeah. So that's what this song is about. And I after I did my part, I was like, you need a theme song, and they were like, well, go home and write one. And all weekend I was just listening to the Temptations and David Ruffin, and I was like, if I could just bring that kind of spirit and that kind of vocal a performance into something today, maybe it'd make a difference. And right after that, we heard "Ain't Nothing Like the Real Thing" on YouTube, and my fiance Sebastian, who brought us these flowers, this beautiful flower. I'll put it like that. And he came home and he did the beat and gave it to me, and we started writing and just modernizing and updating the medley and everything, the melody. And here we are 2 years later, like Footprints of an Angel, because we started in 2020 with this. Yeah. And we're so happy that it's out and people are enjoying it and embracing it, and I'm thankful. And God is good. Yeah, God is good.
God is very good. Because, it's just a reminder. All of this is just a shell, everyone. It's just a shell.
That's it.
It's just two different lands. So when someone does pass, you haven't lost them. They've
That's
just gone to a different land.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Yep. And that's what they're walking with you. They're talking with you. They're
Hmm.
right beside you. They're your footprints of an angel. If you walk in the sand, you might see their footprints. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what it is. And the movie comes out this summer, 2022, and we're
Yeah.
so excited about it. And I'm just touring and doing things, to promote the song and the movie, and I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, and there's my flower.
We can't wait. We're going to be following you
Oh, thank
everywhere
you.
on social media. We want to see the film. We want the songs. Everybody go buy the song, go buy the single, you
Oh,
know.
yes, yes, it's available everywhere on all streaming platforms, as they say. Tidal, Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, Apple, just everywhere. YouTube, and subscribe. It's on my YouTube channel, the video, and it's on my Vivo channel, the video. Subscribe, and comment and talk to me. Yes, yes. You see, I love talking, so.
You're a woman of my own kind because I can't stop talking. I'm the most chatterbox woman
That's
in
why
town.
you got your own show, right?
So I love it. I love it. I love you.
Yeah, lovely.
Oh, that is beautiful. That is wonderful. It's a success. I'm just going to be playing it all the time. So,
Thank you.
I
Thank you
do
so much.
radio show. I do the Soul City show every Friday from 10 p.m. until midnight
Oh,
UK time.
nice,
It's
nice.
UK time. Different parts of the state it varies. Um, yeah, and it's syndicated on two other platforms, BCR Black Cultural Radio
Oh,
and
wow.
Soul City Radio as well. So big shout out to my syndicated
Yay!
platforms. They'll love
Do
that.
it.
They'll love that.
Now, wait a minute. I say Adassah. Is that how you say your name? Adassah.
Oh, I love how you Americans
Is that how
pronounce
you
your
say it,
names.
Adassah?
You
Yeah.
said Dassa, and I love a Dassa. It's a Dassa.
Ah, okay. Well, they say Melissa and it's Meli'sa. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Adassah.
it's
Okay.
Melissa.
Well,
But I like how you guys say it, a
yeah,
Dassa.
yeah.
I love it. Is my American accent okay?
Oh, my. This is wonderful.
I hope I got it right.
It's Melissa. Yeah, see, they say
Melissa.
Melissa. Adassah. I got it.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah,
That's
yeah.
great. That's great.
It's Melissa, everyone. It's Melissa. Just
Yes,
gives it
it
that
is.
little extra edge.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Melissa, it has been beautiful. You have a
Oh,
beautiful soul. You
thank
really
you.
do. I love you.
Thank
And
you. Love you too. You guys, and I remember when I did your drop, and I was like, oh, what a nice name, and I was
oh,
like, you're going to meet her. You're going to meet her. And look at that. Here we are.
here we are. And thank you for that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I play it on my show all the time.
They're like,
I
okay,
like
oh, I just
Melissa
remember you, and
Morgan.
I was like, oh, her name is nice. And they're like, you're going to meet her. You're going to be on her show. You're going to meet her. And look, they made it happen. So thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you. It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. It's
Oh,
so beautiful and lovely to have a beautiful soul and you as a guest on the chat. Seriously, I feel honored. I feel really honored here
thank
on Magnet Radio TV to have you. And you're my first guest.
you.
You're my first
Yay!
guest. So, hey, you go, girl. You go, girl.
Number one, I'm number one, I'm
Mm,
number
mm, mm.
number one.
Don't forget it. Don't forget it. Meli'sa Morgan broke the mold. She was the first guest on
Nice. Thank
Magnet
you.
Radio TV.
Yes, that's good. I'm the premiere, but there'll be many more, I'm sure. I'm sure because you have a beautiful platform. So thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. We have a wonderful team, wonderful producer behind the scenes. They're there. They're there watching you at the moment and they're smiling and laughing behind the scenes. Thank you, producer. Thank you. And Melissa says thank you.
Yes. And don't forget, guys, you can follow me on social media. All my social media, Melisa, one L, one S. No two S's, no two L's. And if you go Meli'sa Morgan, I will pop up. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Alignable, with Instagram. Just follow me and you'll see all my shows and everything. And I hope to come to the UK real soon. Yeah, real soon. Yeah.
When you do come, let's party. We got a
I,
party,
I want to
Melissa.
see you dance on that table.
It's
Oh,
already on the
bring it
cards.
back. I want to see you dance on that table in heels.
I do it again and again and again, and I do it with heels on.
Yeah, in heels, girl, because we only wear heels when we go out.
Got to keep it
Okay.
rocking. Got to keep it sassy.
Uh, Thank you guys so much. I had a wonderful time.
Thank you, Meli'sa. Everyone, I give a round of applause, and everybody gives showers their love to you. You can't see them, they can see you, and they love you all, and we love you, Meli'sa Morgan. And your new single is going to go from strength to strength to strength, because all of us are going to support it. And I'm telling everybody like a rash to go out and go and get it, and also look out for your film. We'll still be in contact, so when your film comes out, I can promote it on my website, tell everybody to go to
Yeah,
your social media platforms, direct them to your social media platforms. I'll signpost them to you.
thank you. Footprints of an Angel, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Meli'sa Morgan. God bless you. And I'll speak to you after. Thank you so much. We have, the beautiful guest, Meli'sa Morgan. Oh, isn't she so beautiful? Isn't she so wonderful? I really, really enjoyed that interview. It didn't even feel like an interview. It's, you know what Adassah does. It is a conversation. That's what it is. It's a conversation. So I'm gonna leave you guys in the safe hands of another Meli'sa Morgan tune. Do you still love me? Of course. We love you. We love Meli'sa. And I'm gonna see you next week. This time on the Adassah at Large on Sunday show. So don't be late. Make it a date and put it in your diary.